to talk to you all. So there's some exciting news for the channel. So we're going to be going back to New York. This is the second time in as many years that we're going to go back to New York. So we are going to be this time at the NASDAQ, which is on Times Square. So we're going to be ringing the bell there. And ideally, my face will be on Times Square. What a great profile pic, huh? So this will be this time with YieldMax again. So I guess that makes me, as some people say, a YieldMax shill. But hey, you know what? I've gotten to know all of them, gotten to know Jay, of course, and they're all really good people. And yeah, I mean, once in a lifetime opportunity that just happens to be happening twice in 2 years. The New York Stock Exchange last year, I didn't think we would top that, but I think this is going to top it because you're talking like in the middle of Times Square. The exchange is there, the NASDAQ, which is like one of my favorite exchanges. I think one of the best investments of all time actually is a NASDAQ index fund. If you look at the NASDAQ as an index, it's done like in the late 90s, it's done like 30% a year. So Brandon E says full beard for TV. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm growing it out a little bit. But I feel like I got one or two grays popping in, or they're either gray or blonde. I like to say they're blonde, but I got a few of them popping out. So I typically stay shaved. But anyway, so that's going to be fun. So the channel is going to be going back to New York again, second time in as many years, to ring the bell, this time on the NASDAQ. And we are going to have our picture on Times Square. How awesome is that? Hopefully we get some good photographers and stuff to capture the moment. Greetings to Richard King, to Health and Wealth. Yeah, New York, right? So really exciting times. We've got NVIDIA earnings coming out tomorrow. NVIDIA does pay a dividend tomorrow, or I mean, not tomorrow, but 4 times a year. NVIDIA, you could say it is a dividend stock. It pays like $1 a share. So that's good. But I mean, realistically, it's a growth stock. So, and the earnings are reported tomorrow. So far, it looks like the stock is moving up. So that means that I think that investors are expecting a positive earnings report for sure. So that is really exciting. I've got several calls and puts in NVIDIA that are doing very well. And we're going to go over all those trades here very soon. Next video I do at my desk. I was going to try to do one tonight, but it didn't happen. Anyway, so thank you, Richard King. You say congrats. But yeah, so fun times ahead. As far as our dividends, we have our group schedule and our weekly dividends coming up here. I'll do estimates on those. I wanted to do it tonight, maybe in the morning. Well, they'll probably be out by then, but if I had a screen in front of me, I would do that right now. But yeah, like I say, exciting times, New York. Literally just got the invite today. I wasn't so sure if it was going to come through or not because we're not as big like as, say, like Retire on Dividends. Like I'm pretty sure he'll be there again, but my channel hasn't grown like his, so I wasn't sure. Like we're kind of a peon by comparison. But I'm very humbled, very flattered that we've been invited again. So again, NASDAQ, July 11th, closing bell, which is a Friday. We've got Ya says hello from Indonesia. Welcome. So yeah, things are looking good. Market had a great day today. I think one of the best days of the year. And like I say, happy investing to everyone. So in the high yield space, I mean, we've got so many YieldMax funds. Now we've also got Roundhill, which a lot of their funds are kicking butt. A lot of their funds are matching their indexes, which is crazy to think of. Now that fund manager, he can't come back on because of compliance reasons. Let's see. I'm sure Oracle and Kumair will be there. Yeah, I'd be happy to meet both of them. I'm sure they would be equally as happy to meet me. One of the things that's funny, a lot of times when people talk about you, like behind your back and stuff, when they actually meet you to your face, a lot of that tends to dissipate magically. It just kind of vaporizes into thin air. So we'll see. We'll see if they invite Oracle. I'll have to ask Jay when he's back on. Jay should be back on next month. So we'll be talking about all of that. And like I say, hopefully this time, I'll get to see more of New York. stuff I didn't see last time. One of the things I didn't see last time was Trump Tower. I know a lot of you are fawning over getting to see pictures of that. But yeah, I didn't get to see that last time. Didn't really get to see the Empire State Building. Didn't get to do, we did a lot in 3 days, but didn't get to do a ton because, like I say, 3 days went really quick. So anyway, like I say, very exciting times for the channel. So I'm not going to keep you all too long. Let me poll the audience and see if anybody has any questions about dividends coming up tomorrow or dividends coming up anytime this week. If nobody has any questions or anything like that, we'll go ahead and end it. So I just wanted to thank you all so much for tuning in. Happy investing. The NASDAQ, which we'll be at, was up several hundred points today. So exciting. The Dow, the Russell, everything's looking up. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.